Hi, Larry K, ShadowAnyone.com. Today I've kind of got a twofer for you. One is answering a question from a viewer that I got, and number two, I'm going to show you a clip of video that I didn't really intend to show you, did not intend to put on the internet, but I think you're going to find interesting nonetheless. First of all, the question is about process serving. Larry, thank you for your videos. I learn a lot watching them. I do have a question though. When serving process, do they have to touch the papers? I seem to remember hearing that somewhere. Thank you, Matt W. Matt, first of all, thanks a lot for sending me the question. You're not the only person who's asked this question. And I address this completely, of course, on the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Process Serving. But no, they do not have to touch the papers. What you are is you're delivering court papers to them. So you can bring the papers, and I'll give you a perfectly valid, common example. You knock on the door, person comes to the door, they acknowledge who they are, what do you want? I got some papers for you here from the court. They say, I don't want them. Now they've opened the main door to their apartment or house, say, their house, but they haven't opened the storm door or the screen door. You can just set those papers right down on the welcome mat. You know, well, here they are, these are the papers, you need to have them. And that is a valid service. You've delivered the papers to them. You know, they don't have to touch the papers, but that's an excellent question. A lot of people ask it, and if you're getting into the business, that's an important thing to know. You can drive yourself crazy trying to go that extra, 18 inches and get that door open and touch the papers or hand them the papers. You don't have to go through any of that hassle. So now the second thing, I told you I had a clip of video that I did not intend to share or put online. But in the process of putting together the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Process Serving, it just struck me the summary at the end, just the last couple of minutes or so. I mean, I could tell you all day long about what you're going to learn and how it benefits you, but how better to really see that than as if you were right there, as if you had just watched the 2 DVDs, all the things you'd learned. Here's what you would hear at the end. Telling you about what you had just learned. And I'd like to remind you that it's the DVDs, the video that you get is in HD, it's high definition. What you're seeing here is my clumsy attempt to capture video off a DVD and put it online. But the content is there. It's a good summary of what you're going to pick up. Take a look. So as you can see, there it is, all laid out for you. All the tips, tricks, and techniques for process serving. All of the sneaky things that I've done. All the sneaky things that I can pass on to you. And including some of the big things that a lot of people don't think about. How you get clients, who you approach. All very important to this business. Now this is a great business to get into. It's a great business to do. Maybe you want to do it for a while, just have some part-time income. Maybe you want to make it your full-time gig. I know a guy, one guy in particular, and he's been doing this for years and years, and he confided to me, and he's actually not shy. He tells me every time he sees me, he says, Larry, it's not the greatest, I'm just not in love with it, but there's nothing I can do to make this kind of money on my own schedule. And so he keeps doing it because he likes the money and he likes the freedom and the flexibility it gives him. Maybe you're going to like that too, whether you do it just for 6 months or a year. Maybe you want to make it a longer career. Maybe it's the type of thing you just want to pay down some debt and then stop doing it. Maybe you just want to pay off your car, buy a boat. But take these skills, these techniques, and use them to make the money that you want to make on a flexible type of schedule that you're going to be able to enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.